crack on with tonight's first debate. Kicking us off with his take on this week's record immigration figures, it's Connor Tomlinson. Take it away, Connor.
Yeah, new ONS figures show a record net migration number of 672,000 people entering the UK this year. That's about 1.2 million legal, plus about 30,000 boat migrants who broke into the country. The UK has seen more immigration in the last 25 years than between the Norman conquest of 1066 and the Second World War. Now, you can't just blame Hong Kong and Ukraine for this, because 10% of humanitarian visas have been knocked off the total in the last year. About 250,000 of these are new Indian arrivals. Last I checked, a country that wasn't at war. So why isn't the government willing to reduce numbers when the British public has voted for that in every election for the last decade? It's because they're committed at all costs to seeing the GDP line grow up. How do you grow an economy? You either grow productivity or you grow the population. Well, since the 1990s, productivity has stagnated and net zero is ensuring that all of our energy bills keep going up. So that's clearly not the plan. The problem is nobody's having babies. The demographic pyramid is inverting. Britain's birth rate is below 1.5 children per woman. Replacement rate is 2.1. We saw 200,000 fewer births than people turning 50 last year. We're going to reach a 50% retiree to worker ratio. Without importing low-wage workers, there's going to be nobody staffing institutional care. So the plan seems to be battery farm everyone from everywhere until, according to a recent ARC report, the UK becomes 54% first-generation immigrant by 2083. Are all young people too selfish or frightened by climate change to have kids? Well, though 50% of women in the UK reach 30 without any children, 92% when polled by the new Social Covenant unit said that actually they want them. It's just economic pressures and anxieties about the future that are causing them to delay. And if things don't change, by 2050, 800 million people are going to have wanted to have children but never have them. Now, why do I bring this up? Immigration is contributing to low birth rates. To have a family, you need a house. And Migration Watch found that by 2046, you're going to need to build 18 new cities the size of Birmingham just to accommodate for new migrant arrivals. We just can't keep pace with the rate of change. Personal tragedy and economic catastrophe is going to await us if this goes on. And beyond material arguments, a sense of belonging is necessary. It matters. People don't want to bring children in a civilization that they don't recognise. When the world on your doorstep is changing at a dizzying rate, it is against our wishes. We didn't move, but our country looks like somewhere else. And unlike the new arrivals, British people have no other home to go to. This can't go on. People polling found 53% of the British public want a 5-year moratorium on all migration. So, less migrants, more babies, and a Britain that the native population can believe in again.